which is if you like really cannot lottery lah. All right. Of course, we also the first to launch the Prove My Child, the first ever plan that you can even insert the baby in the womb before it's born. So we are the first company having that. Of course, we also we launched the Prove Value medical card, which is we have $1 million covered in a medical card. All right. So not like those days a few $100,000, but we talk about $1 million. But of course, last but not least, the latest things, the in things which is we call the apps, which is called Pulse. Okay. If you have gone through any of the highway, you probably have seen this advertisement everywhere. The Pulse app. So it's very powerful apps and it's free to download. Maybe later if you have time, we go through that. Okay, so this is a little bit about the Prudential. Of course, we also one of the award-winning company. So of course, I cannot have all the time to go through all the every awards. Probably I just have to run through the awards that we have receiving so far. As the company itself. So these are the list of awards, plenty. So I can't actually list off, but you can have a look of it. So of course, our product in the center, in the middle one, we also be awarded the Winner Reader Choice Awards 2017 and subsequent years for our Prove My Child, Prove Lady, and the Prove Wealth account. Okay, our officers. So these are the support that we will have for our company. In the whole company consists of 45 branches all over Malaysia. So basically, this is the so-called the opportunity when you are in the business, you can actually work around everywhere within Malaysia itself. Because everywhere also there is a branch to support us. So that is how big this Prudential. Okay, my mouse is not working. Okay, we talk about the Prudential already. How come I got echo? Did you hear echo?
Yes, a bit, but not very serious, Jackson.
Okay, let me try.
Oh, okay, already.
Is it better now?
Yeah, better.
Great. Okay, so after the Prudential, now let's talk about our organization, VG and Partners Advisory. Okay, the story. So the name of VGP stands for the VG and Partners Advisory. Sdn Bhd was founded by a group of experienced financial insurance advisors passionate about providing the financial and wealth planning advice to all Malaysians. So we are experienced in insurance planning, retirement planning, education planning, and wealth distribution planning. Okay, so all this planning actually consists from the list of companies that we are working closely with, which is I mentioned to you just now. All right. So of course, we focus very much in fact finding the client needs and customize the solution to ensure the client satisfaction. So despite the pandemic year last year, we have also achieved the positive growth with the total value of 6 million new business in year 2020. Okay, so this is a little bit about VG and Partners Advisory. Okay, and you can see some of the faces on the poster. You probably can spot myself here. Okay, so I'm actually one of the partners with VG and VGP. All right. So today I also have a few partners with me, but not all in this career briefing. Okay, so now let's talk about a little bit about the vision in our organization. So every organization, they will have their own vision and mission. And what about us? So for our vision is to be the premier organization of dynamic financial professionals who live their dreams and inspire lives. Okay, so meaning that one day if you decided to be with us, you are be one of the financial professionals that in this message mentioned too. So our vision is to make sure that you live your dreams and inspire life. Okay. So what about the mission? So our mission is to develop a dedicated associate in delivering effective and efficient services to provide financial peace of mind for all. All right. So this is our mission. Okay, core value. This is something that I would like to highlight too. You see, every one of us are coming from a different background. We grew up in different backgrounds. So we have different education. We have different races sometimes. We also have different religions. So it will be a different mindset and different culture that we brought up to. So what is holding us very tight that can work so closely together and make it work in the team, which is the core value. That is the core value to bound everyone together. So what is our core value? So in VGP, we do practice the best core value. Why we call best? Because it's really best. Okay, because B is be proactive. E is ethical and accountable. S is sincere and grateful. Of course, the T will be think win-win and grow mindset. So basically, this is a core value that we try our best to practice it. It's not easy, but we will always practice it in our organization. So of course, last with our tagline. So our tagline is to live, to love, to learn, to play, and to leave a legacy. Basically, this is the VGP tagline. Okay, so let me just go through a little bit about our people. So VGP consists of a few groups of people. Of course, they are none other than the VGP partners, the MDRT qualifiers, the Prudential managers, the VGP associate, and of course, the supporting staff. So just now you have seen the so-called the picture of the 5 pillars of the VGP, right? So just brief you a little bit more about this 5 person. So from the left, which is the Vivian Gore, she is our senior partner. She is the senior agency manager in company. All right. So we have Karen, also another partner. She also an agency manager with Prudential. And myself, Jackson Lee. So I'm also one of the partner with VGP, and I'm myself also agency manager. And the rest of other two, which is Doris and Eric, they are also the partners with VGP, and they are the unit manager in Prudential. So 5 of us are the so-called the pillars of this company, this organization. Of course, another group of people, which is the MDRT qualifiers. Any one of you have heard of MDRT so far? From asking the guest, of course. My dear guest today, or too many, can I randomly just ask? Okay, I saw Melissa. Melissa, have you heard of MDRT?
No, I have not heard of it.
Any one of you here have heard of this term called MDRT?
Never heard of it.
No.
Never heard of it. All right, no worries. You will find out more. So MDRT is basically stand for the $1 Million Roundtable. Okay, it's the top. Now I think it's a 3% in the industry. Okay, in the insurance industry, these people will be deliver the top 3% production. It's not those normal qualifiers, but they are the recognized by the worldwide. It's the worldwide recognition. All right. So this is called the MDRT, $1 Million Roundtable. So in year 2020, which is last year, they achieved. Then we call that 2021 MDRT qualifiers. We have total of how many you can see, right? So we have 8 of MDRT qualifiers, and one of them is called the COT. So COT is the 3 times of the MDRT qualification, right? So these are the MDRT qualifiers. Of course, we have another group of a newly, I would say that it's a new breed or newly born group of qualifiers or professionals. They are called Prudential managers. Okay, so I'm sure that some of you probably have heard of it from your introducer today, that they have mentioned this program to you. So these are our newly recruited Prudential managers. Okay, So maybe I can just go through a little bit more about their profile. Why I want to focus on them, because they are a professionals from different industry previously. So we have Bjorn, formerly was a brand marketing manager. Francis is here with us today. Right, Francis, say hi, Francis, to all of us. Are you here?
Hello. Morning.
Francis is here. So Francis also a pro-venture manager. So she was formerly a creative director. Okay. Of course, we have Diana, also come from the background of private banking manager. Then Darby was a trade marketing manager in the Hawaiian board tourism there. So we have Grace here also from the event director. We also have one engineer, the CNS engineer, which is Desmond. Okay. So then we have Joey from account manager previously, Kenix marketing strategy manager, and Aini Said is from the head of department of the NGO. And we also have Jacqueline, was formerly a store manager. So this group of people they joined is various amount, but the latest one was on March last year. So last March until now, this group of people are on board with us under this pro-venture manager program. Okay, so later you will find out more what is about this program about. Okay, my session is about here. So now, without further delay, I would like to invite Miss Karen to give a keynote to all of you. So regarding the market outlook and as well as the professional conversion program. Okay, so let's give a big hand together to invite to have Karen with us today to share with us.
Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
So let me share my screen.
Share.
Can you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just unshare.
I think some of the participant line is quite unstable, right? I see some on and off.
Yeah, maybe sometimes there's a connection issue, so no choice. We have living in this world. We need to adapt into this current situation.
Okay, let me brief you a little bit, introduce for myself. This is Karen. I'm actually from VGP. First of all, congrats to all of you to be here today because you have actually qualified or being selected for today's event. Thank you for joining us today. All right. Of course, most of you are curious what is it all about today. I think some of you actually received some email from my assistant, and some of you received some from your various introducers that actually bring you in today. Is like, I don't know what is it all about today. Yeah, maybe some of you would know, some of you would not know. But most of you are curious, and some of you have actually known what is it all about. But there are always three things into your mind, I believe. Whether you are a young graduate, going to graduate soon, or even working in the corporate world for many years, I believe there is always the three things in your mind. What future is coming? What to take note? And of course, we think again, what can we do in the future for our career? Let me also introduce you to this new corporate world. So some of you are actually very excited, wanted to go all out into the new world, and some perhaps already long-term in this industry. So there is a new corporate world that we are actually living, which is, I want to introduce you to this VUCA world. What is VUCA world? VUCA will actually become a trendy managerial acronym, and it's often used in Harvard Business School. Maybe you can actually Google on this. This is what is happening to the world that is very volatile. I'm sure that you all know that some of it is actually very volatile. The nature and the dynamic change. Every now and then there is ever changing is actually happening in the world, in this market. Uncertainty, lack of predictability, right? Many things just happen, and especially now as a pandemic, who knows that actually it's happened and it just hit us. Complexity, multiplex of forces, be it the environment, be it the human being, and of course, on own self as well. Too complex nowadays, is it? Don't scare the new graduates actually coming out, but this is the real world that we are facing, and of course, ambiguous. Cause and effect of confusion as well. Actually, this is what is happening around us, and it's actually is in the working world. And what should we do? We have to get ready and have to just embrace it, right? Okay. What should we see clearly? With this short briefing that I'm actually going to share with you, maybe just to open a little bit what is actually happening around the world. What should we see clearly? All of you here, are you looking at a lifelong employment? Do you think it still exists in this world? What do you think? If you think it's yes, can we have some interaction with the people here as well? Can you type a 1 in the chat box if you think that a lifelong employment is what you're looking for? Can we have 1 in the chat box? Or 2 if you think it's no, I'm actually thinking differently, not a lifelong employment. Can we have some response in the chat box? Do we have that? Don't be shy so that we have more interaction, not so formal. First interview, right? First session that we are actually having. Can we have that in the chat box to see what is the, what do you think? I can see Bosco, I can see Belle. No, not anymore, right? Kimberly too. Anyone here? More control over own life. Very good, Peter. All right, what else? What else do we have it here? I cannot see everything, okay? So many people who actually, nobody actually pressed 1, right? Is there any? No, right? No, yeah. Because why? No longer is long-term employment like our parents' generation or even more, right? They are always there 20, 30 years in the employment, no more. Why is it so? It's because of
Economy.
impact of COVID, right? Economy. I heard somebody say about economy. Impact of COVID. It's been in with us since last year. It's actually a great impact that we actually have been. These are all the made known of every frequently in our news feed that many of people that actually lost their job that we used to think is an iron rice bowl. Do you think so? It's iron rice bowl? Those who are actually going to graduate and some is actually working, right? You know that some companies is actually being labeled as a rice bowl company, which you wouldn't let go easily, which is, I would say that name a few Genting. Genting is a very good company, right? If you buy their stocks, I think they will actually increase every now and then, giving you good dividends as well. But company like this who actually do a pay cut, 20%, and also many retrenchment is happening. BMW, who likes to own a BMW? I think many youngsters and many people actually have their dreams to get a BMW as well, and of course work with them. But around the world, they actually have 6,000 employees got retrenched. And of course, again, aviation. We used to think that, who actually have this, this dream of getting as air stewardess or air steward or even pilot, to become a pilot many years ago when you have not graduated or whatever. You have this dreams as well to be one, right? Because why travel for free, fly here, fly there for free? Then this is one of the impact that actually aviation is actually having. Many retrenchment as well, or even apply for bankruptcy. Or even Grab. Do you think that Grab is actually in good business? I always think so. Grab is in good business, everywhere you go now, you can see Grab, right? But in the real life, they actually do have retrenchment as well. 360 employees that actually retrench. And of course, many F&B business, or you wouldn't know, is closing down. Those who are actually very young, not only young, like people like me also like bubble tea, right? How many bubble tea shops are actually closing down, and you think that actually it will actually a profit making business as well. So many actually is facing this. Of course, we have airlines that will have issue, and also tourism. We've seen that one of our profile earlier that there is one of our associates then is actually in tourism, right? It hits badly during this COVID. And 120 hotels in Malaysia actually did shut down and even cease their operation. I believe that you all actually have this, seen this and heard of this many times every day. And not only those are actually affected badly by COVID. Look at this current issue. 600 bank branches are going to close by 2030. Does anybody know about this news? Do you think anybody wanted to go into banking line? Because again, banking line is being labeled as in iron rice bowl kind of industry. Is that so? Yeah, many things so, right? And even professional like lawyer, law firm in Malaysia is actually facing tight cash flow and may downsizing as well. Because of what? What is the correlated things that between bank and lawyers and accountants, things like that? Are they all professional? Are they all highly skilled people as well? They do face this issue because they are all in highly skilled people in this industry. How about young graduates today? Many of you are here, right? It's about more than about 10% of you here today to listen to this. Malaysia unemployment graduate rose 22.5% in 2020. A little bit scary, right, to listen to me. So worry, yeah. But this is the fact as well. What does that possibly tell you? Company cutting vacancy. I'm sure that you all face this as well. Company downsizing manpower. I think a lot of people are facing this as well. Those who actually started already working in the industry or the working world, you know about this one. Re-strategizing their business already. Or even some of the aviation, they start to divert their business to some other method. And of course, again, business model change as well. No choice. We have to change in order to adapt to the new environment. Right. So are you ready to face it? Are you? Do you still believe in fairy tale of iron rice bowl? We used to think, and our parents used to tell us this, right? And even now, I think I will tell my younger generation, perhaps no more. Right. Okay. Can we have a little bit more interaction here as well? Can we have the answer? Can you give me one, those people who still think that iron rice bowl is still there? Give me one. And 0 for no in the chat box. Can we have some interaction here? So shy still. Can we have one to think that if there is still have iron rice bowl in the world? No. Hanjay, no. 0. Kimberly, no. Yeah, right. This is actually what is happening around the world. Okay, what else? Besides the threat of downsizing and things like that happen, we have second threat, right? Do you think so? That we actually have this threats no longer from human. Many of you, those who actually started to work or those have not started to work, also always hear this before, office politics. Do you have that? Office politics. Humans are so difficult to deal with. Oh, my subordinate is so difficult to deal with and things like that. What used to be is human. My time is also very humanized, as in I don't like office politics and things like that. That is why I joined in this business. But now there is another thing, which is we like kids so much, AI. We like Siri so much. If you are Apple fans, you know, right? Siri, whatever you ask, they will actually answer you. No matter whether you are alone, they will answer you as well. This has been creeping in and has been in with us in our life every now and then. Why? This is the real case of AI lawyer Ross. It's actually already happening in US. Perhaps you can Google what is that all about as well. And we also have this. First robot chef is finally here and it's even cleaned up after itself. I believe those who actually in the near future, right, who actually can also cook 5,000 recipes, you know, who here have been cooking for more than 5,000 recipes. It's been cracking our head ever since this pandemic, what to cook every day, right? You see, robot is here soon. I believe it's there. Some of you are from UTM. I think your professor, those who actually introduced by a professor, they are all in robotic and things like that, right? They are actually making a good job to develop all this as well. So we have also healthcare AI. We have digital assistant for doctors as well. So this is another threat that we are actually looking at in the real world. But what can we do? We embrace it, like what we do, right? So see through. What job will be gone in 10 to 20 years down the road? What skill to thrive? And what skill do people need in such an era? Can we also have some interaction with the floor here, because it's a little bit quiet, maybe all muted already? So can we have some chat box? What do you think? In the next 10 years or 5 to 10 years down the road, that what job will be obsolete, will be long gone? Can we have that in the chat box? Can someone read for me as well? Because I can't see it. Any guess? Any wild guess that what job actually will be gone in the next 5 to 10 years?
We
So then you can
have
actually
people say
embrace.
accounting, the job that needs manpower, accountant.
Yes,
Yeah.
accounting, that need
Driver.
manpower, driver. Why? Because Elon
I don't
Musk
know.
actually did a new
Also doctor.
yeah,
Malaysian
doctor, yeah, part of it maybe because we have AI doctor now. All right, so let's see. What job? Yes, accountant, you're right. If I would have some gift for you, right, then you probably get it already. I don't know who actually mentioned accountant, auditors, telemarketers, printing press, bank teller, fast food coach, travel agent. All this is going to be soon eliminated in the next 5 years. This is not by me. This actually, the source is from Australia Finance, Yahoo, and our first Career Addict. Perhaps you can actually Google a little bit more about this one. What are the new field, a career that is going to be gone in the near future? Okay, what else? Thirdly, pandemic. Another thing, right, we have to look into as in the pandemic. What is pandemic all about? You know the impact of pandemic? All of you know, all of us experience this. We used to hear from other people. We used to hear the news in other countries, but now it's hit us, right? But pandemic has been there since 1346. It's been there all over the years, but we have not known this. You see, we have all this Spanish flu, not Spanish fire, Asian flu, SARS, swine flu. We have Middle East respiratory syndrome. We have Ebola. We have Zika virus. And of course, the latest impact is COVID-19. What do you think? 7 episodes over 600 years. And 6 episodes over 17 years. Do you think the next few years, there won't be any outbreak or any pandemic anymore? What do you think? So something to ponder us as well, right? That this will happen to us every now and then, and the rise of the frequency is even more. So another things that you might want to look into is pandemic proof. Is that a need to factor in when you are choosing a career? Do you think that is a need as well?
Yes.
No? How to get prepared? Yeah, correct or not? This is part of it, right? In this VUCA world, right? So what and how can you do prepare in this VUCA world? How? Because we have to anticipate all this already, right? How to get prepared, how to anticipate the changes and evolve from there. How can we actually help you? Whatever I talked earlier on, what is there for me? Yeah, I know this is happening around the world. This is what is it all about. What can you do for me? What can we do for you? What can Prudential help and get you in this VUCA world ready? What's there for me, right? Of course, in order to prepare yourself and to have a multiple adaptability, volatile area and things like that, we have a system to success. We actually have a system which is called a one card system by Algranum. It's in US. Truly tested and it's been refined over several decades. Used to develop your financial social clientele. And of course, be successful beyond your highest expectation and it involves dedication and commitment. And of course, have method of organization and activity to keep you on track. And to go from whom I see to whom I choose to see. This is part of our very successful system that we actually adopt many, many years ago and it's proven until now, right? And of course, if you ask us who to see, what is the market, will there be any chance of like the job, bond and whatever? So let you a little bit of insight about our market. Market means, what do we have our market? Means that people who still breathe, means people are not still around, right? You can actually talk to them. Of course, our Malaysia market penetration is 41% to 54%. We already penetrated into 41% to 54% of people in Malaysia do have a life insurance policy. But look at it. Out of 41% of those population, right, 90% is still underinsured, meaning that it's not enough. We still need a lot of guidance and people to talk to them. That what is enough, all right? And of course, again, now how can we actually market our thing? How can we do that? This is a very exciting digitalization world that social media, right? We can actually do this. I never imagined that I can do an event, right, by inviting so many people from Johor, right? Those who are actually from Johor, not from KL, can you also chat something in the chat box to let me know where are you from? Can we have people to tell me where are you now in the chat box? We actually have many people all around Malaysia, even some are even in East Malaysia. Don't know whether they are here today. So we can actually open up everybody and even further to reach out more, connect more because of nowadays we have social media. So good to know about this, right? In here, we actually do a lot of business, a lot of signing policy and things like that, only through social media and only through digitalization like Zoom. I'm so happy that actually I have invited so many people all the way. You do not need to travel, but you are here with us today. All right. Of course, again, what do? We follow professional conversion program. What I want to share with you today is this is a program that our neighboring country, Singapore, is having for their people to embrace the VUCA world by undergoing skill conversion and move to the new occupational or sectors that have good opportunity for progression. They have module of place and train and attach and train. Similar to us, what we actually do this for you is because we want to get ready in this volatile VUCA world that you don't only good in one skill, but in multiple skill as well. Do we have similar program in Malaysia? Do we have that? What do you think? Professional conversion program. You are here today is because we would have actually have this professional conversion program for you by Prudential, which is place and train. This is the 3 financial packages that we are here talking about. Later in your breakout group, they will actually tell you, brief you in more details about what is it all about. Because in here, this session, we have 3 different types of category people are in, EDP, GDP, and PBM. All right, later on, they will actually brief you more. That is place and train, meaning it's being paid and being trained in order for you to get professional conversion program. And of course, we do have another one is attach and train, which is we have all 4 modules as well to help you to in the transition period of changing your new occupation, new sector, and skill conversion. We also have that in this attach and train. We hope to actually talk about it more later on as well. So that's all for my session today. A short one. Hopefully you all get it. And I'll pass back. Thank you, everyone. And I'll pass back to my host, Jackson. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Karen. Let's give a big hand to Miss Karen for wonderful sharing. Okay, so talk about the market outlook and also the professional conversion program. Okay, so now after the Karen sharing, let's go back to my slide again. Okay, like what has mentioned, after the keynote from Karen, we will have the breakout session. So in the next, we will have a breakout session. So one will be, the speaker will be from our head of future segment, Mr. Vincent Nga. So I'm sure Vincent is here with us today already. Let's give a big hand to Vincent to be here with us.
Hi everyone. Hi Jason.
Hi
Monica.
Vincent.
Hello,
All right.
Vincent.
So of course, we will have another session will be in charge by our very own Prudential manager, Miss Frances Yu. So she will be shared with you as a practitioner and how about the Prudential program with. Okay, so now without further delay, okay, we will have this another breakout room is called the GDP and EDP. All right, if you can see that, then it's actually you can, how to say, on your, most of you are using the iPad. Okay, I think easier for me is I'm going to send those are going to for GDP and EDP to the specific breakout room, and the rest are still not being sent, meaning that you'll be in the main room, which is in charge by Miss Frances Yu to share with you about the Prudential program. So just give me a few seconds to send you there. All right.
Thank you, Jackson.
Thank you. So meanwhile, maybe, okay, just get ready. I will send everyone. Oh, I have a little bit of issue where the name in your PC name is different from what you have registered. Okay, but it's okay. I can manage it.
Maybe you can
Just
choose those people who are actually going for GTP and you have breakout room, right? You can actually choose from there.
yes. So
Yeah.
let me just also, those are choose to be in the GDP and EDP. Would you be able to click the GDP EDP breakout room to join?
And join, yeah. Bosco, maybe you can
Yes,
actually
yes.
join GDP, EDP.
Bosco
I
is the
think
GDP EDP,
Hanjie
right?
also there. Yeah.
Alivio is in
GDP.
okay. GDP,
Yeah,
okay.
Jackson is only 3% in PVM.
Okay.
It's Mike, Melissa, and Peter.
Melissa and Peter is in the
Yeah,
PVM,
the rest will all
right?
be in GDP.
Okay. Mike is in the GDP, right?
No,
Mike is a PVM.
PVM.
They'll remain in this group.
Okay, Kimberly will be in the GDP, EDP. Okay. I think, yep. Owner is who? Who is owner?
Don't know actually.
Okay, then I should send to the GDP, EDP.
EDP, yes.
Okay.
So I will be in
that's about-
GDP, EDP also, Jackson. Thank you. I go on
can you go by your
yes,
own?
I go on my own.
I think, yep. Here we go. we so we have Mike, Melissa, and Peter are in the PVM session. Okay, so let's, without further delay, can I have invite our Pool Venture Manager, Miss Frances Yeoh, to come and give her keynote to us. Thank you, Frances.
Morning.
Let me unshare it first.
Okay. So, it's possible, can we see all the faces now? Because now it's not so many people already, right? No shine already.
Yeah, true. So we can more relax, right?
Yes, because we still have a few people over here on PPM. So for the first start, I just introduce myself first. Actually, I'm owner of one advertising agency. It's last 16 years ago. So I come into PVM, Pool Venture Manager, is just last year on the pandemic start. I come in because of pandemic. Okay. And then I saw this program. I feel that this is an opportunity for me. So I just come in and then I just finished the whole program a year already. So meaning to say every benefit and good things that company provide to us on this program, later I will share with you. I already grabbed it all and I also become one of the MDRT last year. Okay, so this is myself. So any question you want to ask, actually you can unmute and just let me know. So I can easily answer your question. So you no need put in the chat box, anything also can.
Yeah, I think it's good that everyone can unmute and also on the camera so we can actually more interaction. So because this is very small group today, we are very focused on this Pool Venture Manager program. Thank you.
Let me share screen first. Can see Can see my screen, Jason? Everyone?
Can see.
Okay. This is our program, Pool Venture Managers. So this Pool Venture program actually started last year, March, just mentioned with Jackson just now. It's just started for last year, March. Company want to provide the platform to all the professional on different line to come in to do the program and let all the people have better future lah. So we will have 3 more batch on this year's is August, September, and October. So places is limited, so about 100 pack per sections. They also have divided into different segment like Central, Southern, East Malaysia. They locate different pack for them. So the coming the August already start, so the next is September. So still left 2 batch only. Okay, from here, you saw the 6 boxes is about the benefit of what company will offer on under this program. So they have a bridging income. Bridging income meaning to say like salary. So they were giving 2 different tier of bridging income, 96K or 120K, meaning to say every month you will be get 8,000 or 10,000 bridging salary. Besides that, they also have a promotion bonus. Promotion bonus meaning to say like just now, Jackson also have mentioned that we have manager and AUM, they call promotion. So within the years of 2023, you're getting to become promote, then you can get extra 20K for the bonus on this promotion. 2024, and then you get 10,000K for promotion. After that, you also have recruitment bonus, like you become a PVM, then you can bring another friend come in or your colleagues, whatever. But you have need to follow the qualification. So you will get the 10,000 for the recruitment bonus. Besides that, this program, we also have a benefit like fast track promotion within 24 months. Normally, last time, we can't promote in this for 24 months. About you need sometimes like 2 years later or 3 years later, you only can get to start to promote. But inside this program, you can become a fast track promotion. Then fast track promotion meaning to say you can get the promotion bonus. Besides that, company also train you as a MDRT, successful and learning development. MDRT just now already mentioned like $1 million round table is recognition by worldwide. So this is the objective that company want to build a lot of MDRT recognition on this Pru Venture Manager. The last is very interesting. It's like commission and bonus. This commission and bonus 155% is additional from the bridging income, meaning to say you get the bridging income plus this bonus of the commission. So, and the total that you get on this program after the years, you will basically you get 200K bridging income plus promotion. After these 6 boxes or any question, you can throw into the floor and ask me before I move to the next. Melissa? Actually, I cannot see you all. No. I just only can hear the voice.
Yeah, maybe at least can unmute yourself to ask questions. Is there any question from the phone from Melissa, Mike, and Peter?
Peter?
Are you guys still with us? Because there's no response at all. Even Mike unmute, but Mike, do you have any questions so far? Hello, is everyone still with us? Which part you want to recap, Peter? Which part you missed it? Sorry. Okay. I'm not sure which part you missed it, but they will be appreciate if you all can unmute yourself, so and we can actually more interaction. Otherwise, it's very difficult. This slide, okay. So this slide you want to recap. So Francis, maybe you can assist to recap on this particular page on this the 6 items. What is this bridging income about?
Oh, these 6 boxes.
Yeah. Is it you are talking about, Peter? Yeah, I think so, because Peter will mention this slide just now.
Oh, okay. This slide is a benefit that company will be offer. So the first is the bridging income for the money, like when you go to employ every company, they will give you a salary per month. This is a salary that will confirm will give you. But of course, you need to certain terms and conditions like sales target. Later, I will tell you how to get this bridging income 96K and 120K. Will be next slide will be more details on this bridging income. Promotion bonus means you get to become promote AUM, and then you get another 20K bonus on this box. Recruitment, like you bring another friend come and join you, because recruitment you need people join. And then promotion, you also need people to join, we form a group of the team. Then you become promote. Like individual is not considered promote. Individual, and then you have to bring 3, 4, 5 person. Then you become a team. Then you become a leader. Then you become AUM leader. And then you can become promote bonus. And then you get this one. So definitely you get promoted bonus, and then the recruitment bonus, definitely you get it up because you get person in, then promote, and then you can recruitment also can get it. So is under per PVM, you get 10,000 per head. Fast track is like, this is a information that they were giving you, like train you become fast promoting, then train you become MDRT recognition, Then the rest, the end of the slide is about the commission that will be giving you based on the product that you sell. Mainly is up to 155%. Okay, so we move to another slide. Okay, you need to qualify on these 6 things. First, age have to below 45 years old. Secondly, is SPM and above. Like if you are already diploma, is okay lor. If it's SPM, you must be past 5, included BM. Okay. The third thing is your income, currently income is need to minimum is 6K. Then you only can qualify on this program. The fourth thing is need to be full-time. The fifth thing is PruDNA profiling. Some people will be doing I already send them a PruDNA profiling to do. They will be see you the result. The result is passed, then you can qualify on this program. The sixth is you need to go to interview. For example, after this brief, you feel that this program is suitable for you, you can further to request on the interview level already. So level, they have 2 levels. One level is interview with us under VGP partner first. Then the second level will be go to the Prudential Director, PVM Director. Okay. Okay. Now the bridging income from here you can see is just now we have 2 tiers of bridging income. One is 8,000, one is 10,000. So which you are be in is have to see your current income right now. For example, your current income now is 6,000. So you will be go into tier 2. Tier 2 is mean company will pay you 6,000. Your company will pay you 8,000. Sorry. If currently your bridging income is 8,000, your old job is 8,000, then you can go to tier 1, bridging income 10,000. So you will see the chart over here. They have different bridging income. They have different sales target. Let us see about tier 1 first. Tier 1 is from month 1 to 3, quarter 1 to 3. You need to fulfill the target. Target is 20K sales income. Meaning to say from that month, if you qualify 20K per month, then you can get bridging income 10K plus 20K commission. Okay. Second tier is 16K per month. So the target sales is a bit lower from the tier 1. Tier 1 and tier 2 a bit different is from here only. The cases that you capture, it means every month you have to close 4 cases. 4 cases equal to 20K or 4 cases equal to 16K. Any question on this slide?
Is everyone okay so far?
我睇唔到 check box 嘅喎。
Chat
So
box
佢-我睇唔到喎，佢哋有講 OK 冇。
So far, what do you mean for personal, Peter, and a group? I don't understand. Would you be able to speak in the with voice? Not really quite sure what you are referring to. What personal group? Or you are in work now? Okay, cannot talk. I see.
This is
and the personal.
it means the target. This is all talking about personal first. This target is personal, is not group. Because you saw 3% in the slide picture, is it? This is because when you come into this program, you are PruVenture single first, personal first. So talk about personal first. This is a personal target. 20K per person. 16K per person.
Peter has mentioned he mentioned looks tough. He has this statement, looks tough. Maybe Francis, you can handle.
Look tough.
Mm.
It means the target very tough. What's the tough thing? Because okay, you will be asked me, okay, tell about my story about the Pool Venture lah. Okay, what is the Pool Venture will be provide on this platform lah? So when you agree to join this program, so company will provide a course. So 100 days when you log in from the first day, all the round is 100 days. They will provide the coaching platform for us. So teach us how to do sales, how to manage the products, how to go all out to the customer, what company will provide the lead, and what's the structure company will provide to help us to do all these sales. So we just follow everything that, like, because nobody will have this experience in insurance. Me also don't have. I only know what is marketing. So marketing is very wide. So now it's different product come into my world. So I just go and learn what is the thing behind all this information. This is all the information. I grab all the information and then I go all out to target what market that I want to target. So I will list down all my clients. Then I go all out to just sharing the story, everything concept to them. Then I close the case, come back. So when we have facing any problem, we will go back to the company or go back to our platform VGP. They all will be support us to see what is the problem behind, what's the starting that you need us to help. Then we will help you all. So from the start, and I joined Pool Venture Manager, actually I wouldn't know that I can complete the program. I just see all provide already. I just go in and try it first. And unfortunately, I can do everything, although that is a pandemic years last year. Because right now, company already do a lot of digital. Last time we cannot close case online when pandemic happened, because from first we are face to face. Normally it's face to face project just go and meet the people and start concept out all the presentation and then close in front of the client. So when pandemic happened, all these things cannot do, but company already back up everything in the digital, and then now we all is using computers and iPads and also handphone apps and do all the cases. So starting from this year, we are locking down in the house. I'm also closing every case in the house. So the world is changing. We also make ourselves to change and give ourselves opportunity to come into different world to learn now. This is what I can share to you.
Hi, Francis.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to ask, so do we actually have to find our own clients? Like, is this a job that is like the same as outside sales where you have to go door to door and find your own clients?
Yep. Basically, I believe that everybody have friends, families, and also some client network base. So from the beginning, how I do I just go to reach to all the people that I met before. Then just share the products, whatever things that, because insurance is considered, everybody also need it. They didn't count that how many years old is from 0 until 70. Everybody also can bought. This is a market that very, very wide. So beside that, company also have a Pulse consider apps. They will, marketing team will pull some leads into the apps. Then you can go to upsell to the company leads also. Then we also can do a lot of things on Facebook, Instagram, that people that we don't know also can.
because I want to say that, for instance, if I don't have friends or family, then this is not a job for me, right? I mean, like suitable ones.
But we don't have friend and family, but we also have. I don't believe that you don't have friend, right?
I'm a very introverted person now, so yeah.
Oh, okay. But we will try. Actually, we don't face it like she is my friend or she is my family. Actually, everybody is a human, normal lah. So we will teach you how to face to person, what you have to talk to them. We will teach you how to do the sales one step by one step. Like we have a structure lah. How we do the presentation, what you should do. So everything you have a system over there. Then we will help you to, after that, after the system, we will can see that, today you have go through to about 2 to 3%. What's the problem that you cannot close the case, come back? And then you will let us know the problem. And then we will solve the solution for you. And then you have to follow every step and then go and do it.
Okay, so my question is also, so is it a must to sell to friends and family first? Is that like a compulsory?
No. This is up to you. A lot of people, some of people also want to go and sell to the cool person. Means everybody, she don't know one.
Yeah.
You go and approach. Have needs coming in, or you approach to the other person. Not
Okay.
must sell to the friend and family lah. This is called cool market lah. We have cool market and warm market lah.
But currently it's COVID, so we can't really go out and find per se, knock on people's door, right? So, how do you actually get clients then?
We are having a system called 丁年. It's a program from Taiwan. So company go all out to find this coach come in to teach us how do we do this thing without seeing face to face. Like right now we have a lot of WhatsApp, you have a Facebook, you have an Instagram. You just go there at the message box and then just hello, whatever things to chit chat with the person, then get warm to them. So we will teach you how to open the conversation. What's the conversation we have to talk? At least they will give you will create the trust and the warmness to the person that you make friends. For example, like one of the party lah, they have one big party. You won't know everybody inside the party. And then you just go over there and say, hello, my name is Francis. What's your name? Oh, Melissa. Oh, nice to meet you. Last time we do like that. Hi, nice to meet you. Can I have your name card? Something like that. Then you get a name card. Then that one is, you just first approach. I say, oh, I met Melissa there. Then you come back, you take the name card and say, hi, Francis, you remember me? I'm Melissa, that party that you met before. I'm the insurance agent, something like that. Last time we do like that. Actually, now it's the same thing, but you not going to physical need. You go to virtual platform. You go to Facebook, everything, you go and message people. Actually, people will reply you, right? So you don't know what you should manage to talk about only. We will teach you. The first, when you hit the people, what you should do, let the people have concentrate on you, get attract on you. Then what is the next move that you want to do? Then we'll build the rapport along the way. Then at the end, you will have more networking. Normally, we go and do marketing, we also need networking. From the newborn baby, like we come out from graduation, we also have zero networking. Everything you also know, sell for the father, mother one, right? Just go all out. Any question?
Yes. Is there any further questions? So Melissa, I'm not sure whether your question has been handled by Francis. So
Yes.
basically just probably to add on, of course, family and friends is definitely I would call the warm market. So basically in our business line, right, we will have able to choose whether we want to go for a warm market or a cold market. Okay. So it's entire up to your own choice. But personally, that I feel that warm market always give me the urge and to approach them. Not only for me to be more comfortable, but probably I would say that the person that I would like to help to. Because end of the day, the things that we are doing now is also giving a help to lots of family out there when they need the most. We're talking about when the time they need the most. Because you talk about insurance now. So nobody want to use the insurance benefits until it's really needed, right? So basically, it's up to you. Of course, if you have the network and the market that you can venture to, it's definitely a plus point to you. Of course, if you do not have that, like what Francis has mentioned, we do have lots of programs to teach you, to engage with you and guide you how to actually attract markets in different resources. Of course, another thing will be the company platform, which is the Pulse app. That Pulse app actually will from time to time generate leads for you to how to say, to follow up and to engage with them, and eventually you can become a client. So it really depends on your way of doing the business. Okay.
Okay.
So I
Thank you.
hope that I can answer your question. On top of
Yes.
that, of course, I also have message coming from Peter. Peter, let me just read through your message. You get 8 to 10,000 per month, but doesn't sound like a salary base. Okay, it's more like a performance base to me. Type of looks. So Francis, maybe you can how to say, elaborate more. What is this 8,000 and 10,000? For Peter, it seems like it's not a basic income, but it's more in like a performance bonus. What is your say?
Okay. How to say? Okay. Actually, it's tier 1 or tier 2. Okay, let's say it's tier 1, 10,000. Okay. Company will give you 10,000 per month. Monthly, they will give you the salary bank into account. So when your sales, because Peter said, because the sales, so they will give you the income. Not like no sales also got income. It is they feel that is called performance income. Okay, because the sales that company, the sales that you get into 20K, company already give you commission also. Like say you get the target 20K, you don't have the commission, then they only give you the salary. Then you feel like it's a performance income, it's not salary income. But now company will give you both. For example, 20K of the target get 25% of the commission, meaning to say you get 5,000 commission on your sales already. Then plus 10K, meaning to say that month you already get 15K for your total income. Then next month you do the same thing. 20K achieved. Then you have 5,000 commission plus 10K salary. You understand the difference?
So Peter, do we answer your questions correctly? So basically, yeah, but there's no basic here. Probably I just let me to add on. Actually, the 8,000 and 10,000 is your basic. All right. So of course, just like any other job out there, all right, company give you a basic, but you still need to perform. But on top of your performance, whatever that you have, we call that we close the business, right? The business will give you have the commission. So those days without this program, you will still do this, and then you'll be paid according to the business you close, you pick the commission from there. Let's say if you be like having a 25% commission, right? You have done in the first month, you've done 20,000. Okay, your 25% from the 20,000 is your commission. But on top of that, you will also have the basic income of the 10,000. So basically, this is the program, the PRUVenture program. We are actually ahead of you to giving you this financial scheme of 10,000 per month for 12 months period of time. So let me just read your message. Okay, the 8,000 and 10,000 purely performance. My job now is like having basic commission and plus bonus in the pharmaceutical. Oh, okay. So yes, basically, if you're talking about your job now is having basic commission plus bonus, exactly the same here. You're having basic income of 10,000. You're having 25% of commission from whatever business you bring in, and also end of the day you have the bonus. It's actually the same, but it will have to do the business in order to get the basic income. It seems like go to your pharmaceutical. Just give an example. Let's say, Peter, if you do not deliver your sales figure in your pharmaceutical, do you think your company is continue to keep you? It's the same, right? I mean, probably they will give you like allowance of 1 month, 2 months. But end of the day, if you continue every month, you do not achieve your target, do you think is it logic for the company to ask you to leave the company and your basic income will stop there? And the whatever sales that you had brought in earlier, you probably have to let go also, because basically they will just terminated you, and then the commission they're not going to pay you. Some company does that, I don't know. But here is slightly different. Wow, you're actually really so bad where you cannot really achieve the PRUVenture manager's target. Unfortunately, you being dropped out, and then you will still continue to enjoy the 25% of commission, regardless how. So this is a slightly different when you are being employed and under the PRUVenture program. I hope I can answer your question. Let me see what is a good point, but how do you guys differ? Differ for? Different compared to what? Okay, while I'm waiting for Peter, for Mike, you seem very quiet. Is there anything you want to ask, Mike? You have unmute. Do you want to ask any questions? Is Mike with us? Melissa, do you have any other questions? Okay, sorry, I have got a question from, I hear what you say, but I don't quite get it yet. Okay, so yes, it's definitely require full-time. When the company is expecting to pay you 10,000 per month as a basic income, they definitely asking for full-time commitment. Okay, so there is not a part-time job for paying 10,000 as a part-time job. Of course, you can do part-time. We have this flexible advisor position, but they will be not entitled for the basic income of 8,000 and 10,000. Yep. See what other things. Yep. So of course, yeah.
Can I ask you?
Oh, Melissa. Yes.
When you say full time, right, what's the definition of full time? Because I think most of us here, you know, are from a different industry, different background.
Yes.
So, you know, some of us used to work like 9 to 5, or some of us used to work on shift or whatever. Not. So when you say full time, I think full time for your term may not be the same as ours. So maybe you try to clarify a bit. What does a full time mean exactly? Because is a full time something like similar to, you know, I have to sit down here 9 to 5, you know, I have to call everybody, or, you know, what is the so-called requirements like, and
Okay.
what's the expectation, requirement plus expectation?
Okay, cool. So we probably have Francis, the practitioner of being PRUVenture manager, to share with you on this.
Okay. Because now it's lockdown, everything is a Zoom section. So basically they have a schedule for us like log in 8 o'clock, they have a classes. Then about 2 hours classes, then you listen on the classes. After the classes, then you can go to date your customer appointment or callings or doing presentation on Zoom. Everything also Zoom one. Or you can talk phone with client or WhatsApp, whatever things. Then we didn't have punch card everything lah. Just we have a class or we have a training, you just log in. Every times we have per week we have 2 agency meeting. So that one we need to attend. The rest of the time, we're not so strict that you have to report everything. Because we have a group WhatsApp, so everything we just whatever you do, you just over there and write down, that's all. But full-time is meaning to say you already appointed with PVM Prudential, you cannot have any job outside. That's all.
Oh, so not a full-time job outside.
Not applicable. Your KWSP or EPF form cannot have another employee.
What about other part-time jobs?
Part-time job that for example you can cook and then nobody know. I don't know. This is a gray part I cannot answer you, right?
Okay. So you're meaning to say that
for-
anything that requires having a KWSB is not allowed, is it?
But probably is I'm full-time now. I'm didn't do any part-time at all because I'm already can earn whatever I need, I want. So I don't think so. I need so hardworking.
Okay, probably I can add on a little bit. So talk about the part-time and full-time basis, right? Of course, like what I mentioned just now, in order for you to get the Prudential income, the 10,000, 8,000, yes, very straightforward, it's gonna be a full-time. But how to determine it's a full-time? So long you don't have any other full-time job attached to you, then it's fine. But if you're like, let's say you're talking about, can you do any other part-time? I mean, we don't know, and then we don't really care. If you can deliver the figures here, the requirement for you to be in the Prudential program, I mean, who stop you? It's your own business and your own time, and you think that you want to use your time to spend on the other part-time job rather to spend on this so-called the full-time business, the Prudential manager, okay? And it's up to you because it's just everyone have 24 hours. If you have dedicated, let's say the certain hours for the Prudential manager program, and then you have achieved your goal and you want to have your own leisure time to do other things, which is your interest. For example, I like to sing. Okay, part-time job I go to, those days I go to like those cafe and sing live. This is my hobby and also my part-time. So I can't stop you. But because doing that thing, you can engage with new people, you can actually have so-called new resources for you to process, to bring these people into your Prudential manager program and become your insurance business client. That could be the way. I mean, there is no so-called very fixed things that for you, you must do this and do that. No, we treat everyone as adult because why Prudential program is successful? Because we know that this group of people are on board with us. They are mature people. They know what they do. Because to be honest, if you like what I have saw Peter say, burn the bridge and come in, right? Yes, exactly. So if you really burn your bridge and come in here, meaning that you resign from your current existing job and you come in here and you fight for the minimum 10,000 basic income plus the commission, eventually you can get 200,000 per year as your whole year package. All right. I'm sure that you'll be very serious and focused on doing this business. You won't just one how we say, you come in here, you really want to do the business well. You want to grow the business. Okay. So I believe end of the day, if you still have the spare time, you have achieved your goal, you want to do something else, why not? Up to you. Okay, it's really up to you. So, but not full-time. Full-time means that because full-time, you need to give commitment to your full-time job. Why we require the commitment as a full-time? Because first, we need to pay you the basic income 10,000. Second, because there are a list of courses that you need to attend. I'm sure that they will be quite occupied your time as well. So you definitely do not have time for attending 2 full-time jobs now. Okay, although now we know that working from home seems very easy. One, I can have 2 devices to me, both are working together, but it talk about effectiveness also. So I'm sure that you agree with me on this. So I hope that I can answer your question.
Jackson, Peter have a question like EPF and SOCSO. We don't have that,
Okay.
but we have another benefit for them.
Okay. Yep. So basically, we don't provide SOCSO. We have a benefit called retirement gratitude benefit, which is similar to your EPF. Okay. So there will be a 2%. When you are doing personal sales, we are giving a 1% from your personal sales going for your retirement fund. All right. If eventually you become a manager, you have a team under you, you'll be awarded another 1.5% out of the group business. So totally you'll be getting 2.5%. So it's from the business you do, and then you will be contribute for your retirement fund. All right. It will be similar to your EPF. Okay, so I hope I can answer your questions. Okay, what else? I had some less than the good experience in RDANS many years ago. You had some less than good experience in RDANS many years ago. It means that you have been an RDANS agent before, and you probably, you have dropped off from the RDANS business previously. Am I right to say so? And a bit of phobia about insurance sectors now. Well, I have to be straightforward to you. Okay, the 10,000 and 8,000 is being paid by Prudential, and Prudential is an insurance company. So definitely insurance is our core business. Whether it's a phobia or not doing the insurance, that one I can't control. But we are here, we're looking for one thing is, this is a better financial so-called income. Hope that we can have the better future. That's about it only. So maybe just share with you something. You're in the pharmaceutical line, right? So I a bit weird lah, because why I talk, you cannot talk back to me. So I have to be respond into your message. So you're in the pharmaceutical line, Peter. So can you tell me, do you really love in what you're doing now? In the equipment, the products you're doing now, or the job nature you're doing now? Are you really 100% in love in what you're doing now? I'm not sure, but you can answer that for yourself. For you, I answer myself. Okay. Yeah, core strength. Okay, that's the core strength, meaning that you are doing it. But before, when you first started this pharmaceutical in the first year, do you call that a core strength yet? I don't think so, right? You need time to develop your skill and your experience, all this. Oh, you're medically trained. I see. So that is your so-called the field of study before lah. All right, that's good. So you study and you venture into this. Okay, but after so many years in the pharmaceutical line, I'm not sure how many years, but do you find that this is something that you forever want to do it? Or you are still stick to this job is because of financially? You don't have to answer me, but if you are stick to this job because of, I have no choice, I still need to have the income, then meaning that the income is a push factor. So whatever things come along, it's just I need to equip myself for that and then for the income. So now, to be honest, I'm not sure how am I going to convince you the insurance business is better than the medical, because it's two different things. But we are here for the same purpose, it's the financial. Okay, so and you think that these things are giving you a future that you wanted to have, then yes, this could be
Yes,
the thing
money
that
talk.
we talk about. Yeah, yes, money talk. I don't want to be like so fancy things. We are doing something very great. Yes, it's a noble job, all right. But again, end of the day, I can tell you, I never have an ambition to become an insurance agent. But I'm here for 17 years. So what motivates me? Yes, the money talk. Okay, I have to be very straightforward. I'm here for the money, but of course, eventually, along the way, you will have different things has been developed, and you will have the passion. And for me, money, yes, still important, but seeing people that we could, if you still remember that we mentioned in our mission and our vision, we say inspires people life, live their dreams. This is something that is keep us going, where we bring those associates on board, right? They change their lifestyle, they improve their lifestyle. This is something that will keep us going. That's for me lah. Okay, but okay, let me just read through your message again. Okay, like it or not, yes, yeah, no one grow with the ambition. Yes, yeah. Like what I like to use this segment. You see, I'm not Andy Lau. I'm not David Beckham. Okay. So Andy Lau, he make his living with his hobby, singing and acting. Agree? Okay. He has got it. Beckham, soccer. He still is like your what you say, your core strength. They are the core strength in playing in the football field, right? And they're making tons of money from there. They are them. Unfortunately, I'm not David Beckham. I'm not Andy Lau. I do not have the luxury there to build from my hobby passion into my income generator. So I have to do it, become someone that nobody want to be, insurance agent eventually. But I'm happy with what I'm having now. But of course, if you ask me, is it tough? Yes, it is tough. Because when the time we start off those days, I wish I can have 8,000. Give me 5,000, I'm also very happy as a basic income. But we don't have that. Only since last year, we have this Pool Venture program. I believe it is something that the people can consider as a stepping stone, or if you're doing business, all right, I would say this is the capital startup, because Prudential is investing 120,000 as your startup capital for this particular business. Of course, like what you have mentioned earlier just now, you can come here as a part-time, but I mean, that will be the difference. That's the 120,000 package. Okay, I hope I can understand and give you a little bit of insight. So yeah, no one grow up with ambition. Okay, yeah, it's the resignation letter part of my, I'm not yet comfortable with. Oh yeah, then it's okay. This session, we will just here to share with you this package. And it's coming to like the decision making, of course, it's not easy. Peter, I do understand you. It's not easy to just resign and come in. You think it's easy? It's not easy. Definitely it needs a lot of consideration, but you at least you know that is the another opportunity. If you still remember, we have Karen is here with us again. If you still remember what Karen had mentioned just now, the work hour we are living now. So the work hour we're living now is something that trigger you, then you may need to spend a little bit of time to considering in whether this could be your another source of exit plan or not. Because as you may know, insurance somehow, I would still say, is economy proof. It is still pandemic proven, because during 2 years consecutively from last year until now, insurance companies still having positive growth, while you are seeing lots of business dying, lots of people losing their job, and lots of people being pay cut. But we are here, not to say Simon, but we are still in good shape, and we are still having positive income. I mean, the increment month by month basis. Okay, so I hope that can give you a little bit of info too. Don't worry about it, Peter, because you don't have to make decision now. But I hope that this session can give you more information and you can think about it, because it's your own future. Nobody can decide for you, only yourself. So okay, private hospital. Yeah, I'm right. Because you are in this field, you know that the insurance is just something that Malaysian cannot live without nowadays. Okay, it's just given us a choice and option, and if you really need to go to the hospital. Okay. Well, is there any other questions from Mike and Melissa? And I'm so sad until now we still haven't seen how do you three look like.
I'm fine for now. I may have other questions afterwards. I don't know, but
can.
As now I'm fine now. You have answered.
You can talk to your introducer, so to further check out more. Anyway, Francis, is there anything that you want to share? I'm sure. I think your portion has been finished, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the next section, if that you want to know more about individual, like one-to-one, maybe we can arrange another section with a one-to-one section, no? Because
that's
some
what I'm actually
question
going
maybe
to talk
you
about.
will we will be shy to ask about that. So
Okay.
we can help you to arrange. You let me know, three of us.
Okay.
Three of,
So
mm.
to end today's, right, what we are going to do next is, I'm sure all of you, three of you has done the full DNA test, right? The profiling test that you have done by so-called sent out by your introducer. So
Yeah,
what we are
might
going
haven't,
to,
might haven't.
might haven't, all right. So
Might
what we are
haven't. I
going to
haven't
do
sent.
with you, we will going to have another session which to review your DNA, not DNA, the profiling test. So we're going to review your profiling and then we will sit down and then we'll talk about more details while we are going through your reviewing your profiling result. So I think that's all for today. So if there's no further questions, we will keep in touch with you from our introducer or our agency staff, and then we'll arrange another session with the best time to meet up. That we hope that by then, Peter, you probably can have really a chance to really at least voice talk or maybe to see each other. Welcome, Peter. So looking forward to see you guys again. I hope you have a wonderful session today and bring back something and think about it. And I shall see you again very soon. Okay? Definitely have voice. Understand you're in the company. If you're talking about to people about insurance or so-called, it's sort of like another career talk. You'll be the next person to out already. Don't worry, Peter. So I'll see you around soon. So stay safe and stay healthy. Okay. So I make sure everyone stay negative lah. At this moment, I would say let's stay negative from the COVID because positive is not a good word nowadays. Sometimes. Okay. So thank you very much. So
Thank you.
the meeting adjourned lah. Okay. Have a good
Okay,
day.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See
Okay,
you
thank
all
you.
again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.